Well, Luke Wallace, thanks very much for joining us. You've been in all 4 LV Cup games so far this season. What does this tournament mean for young players such as yourself?
More than anything, I think it just gives people a chance to play, especially in the Quins setup with a lot of young players coming through. There's a number of guys who only really get to play during the Six Nations periods and also in the LV Cup game, so it's a good stepping stone.
I mean, the LV Cup's been great for me this year. I played in all 4 games, really enjoyed it when I play, and it gives me time to put on the jersey for Quins and to prove to the coaches what I can do and progressing forward. I mean, coming up playing Premiership sort of every week, so yeah, it's a really good platform for young players.
You've been shortlisted for the Breakthrough Player Award this year, so what does it do for you to have your efforts recognised in that way?
It's just a confidence boost, really. Obviously, it's nice to have it publicly recognised as well as in the team environment as well. And it just means that when you get out there, you're doing the right thing.
I'm really happy that I got voted for it, because playing with my teammates and everyone, to get voted through for it is just very good, and I'm really happy that I got voted for it.
Yeah, guys, if you want to vote, just get on to lv.com/rugby.
Just put your votes in if you fancy voting for me.
If the fact you don't want to vote for me is not enough, you might win a signed Quins t-shirt, Quins playing shirt, so that's more incentive.
Excellent stuff. Well, the semi-final coming up is against Bath at the Stoop, Saturday, March the 9th at 12:15. Aside, you've beaten in the competition already this season. Tom Heathcote is another Breakthrough Player nominee who'll be playing for them, so I imagine you're expecting a tougher encounter in that semi than maybe you had in November.
Yeah, in November they came down with quite a strong team still. They're probably about 80%, but from what I've heard, they're going to come down all guns blazing. Even in the November match, it was a massive defensive effort from the boys. I think we made kind of 250 tackles, whereas the average is just over 100. So, there's a big effort put in, and we're going to have to match that at least to get a result.
It's a semi-final. I'm sure Bath will want to win it a lot, because they're up for going through into the Harlequins Cup and things like that. But I mean, we obviously want to win it, and we're gonna be tough when we play. So, looking forward to it.
Yeah, it'd be amazing just for the younger guys and also for the whole team, Obviously, as a first team squad, we're really targeting those silverware at the end of the season. But winning the LV Cup would be a massive confidence boost for the whole squad and really push us forward into those final run-in.
Well, Luke Wallace, thanks very much for joining us. You've been in all 4 LV Cup games so far this season. What does this tournament mean for young players such as yourself?
More than anything, I think it just gives people a chance to play, especially in the Quins setup with a lot of young players coming through. There's a number of guys who only really get to play during the Six Nations periods and also in the LV Cup game, so it's a good stepping stone. The level's probably a bit lower than the Premier